So I'm guessing that the season you probably left off Liverpool. Well, since then things have not gone exactly the way that they should have gone. As you can tell, we are fourth with 7 defeats, and that's not exactly how the season should go. So this is the Champions League run-in, and we have some tricky ties. Um, Maybe not too hard, but West Brom, Swansea, Crystal Palace, Everton, West Ham, and Huddersfield. Let's see. Oops. I want to go back. I want to go to the to. Huh, can do it. Okay. I want to go here to the English division, and I kind of want to see. Um, you know. Let's see. Okay. So Swansea, West Brom, Crystal Palace, West Ham, and Huddersfield. Those games are basically against teams that are not in the higher tier or whatever. So those should be easy games. We got West Bromwich Albion coming up, and that's going to be a game that is going to be significantly um, good for us. I think too the formation used in this campaign has been letting us down. So I don't know what we're going to do about it. But West Bromwich Albion should be a fun game. Last time out, I just go back to the schedule. We played we played must win against Liverpool, and that was way back here, and that was in October. Um, Now it's must win against as you see El Sacchio looms for Womble and Pardew. So whoever loses this game um, probably won't have a job, and that probably will be me. But Liverpool lost, so if we can win this game, we can put ourselves within the touching distance. This is the team. I'm going to make a small tweak here. I'm going to push Mesut up a bit and leave Lamina, but I'm going to have Aaron Ramsey being my advanced playmaker. Just a small tweak to my defense. As you see, we are having struggles. I'm going to put El Nini as as left as left fullback. I don't really trust Chambers, and I'm going to bring in Jackie Boy as my deep line playmaker. And that's all. Yeah, that's it. So let's play. See, let's see what we can do as a club. It's gonna say first, but I mean, I don't have any fears. I think we're just as good as the next team, if not worse. But these two games we'll be playing against West Ham. I think this is going to be West Brom and Swansea. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's still a 4-3-3. Just we have a diamond in the middle of the park, and that's how it should be on the Switch version of this beautiful game that we like to call Football Manager Touch 2018 on Nintendo Switch. So waiting our lineup to see who they're going to put out, who West Bromwich Albion um, is going to put out for the team. Check Elneny, Koscielny, Mustafi, Bellerin, Wilshere, Ramsey, Nketiah, Aubameyang, Lacazette, and Mesut Ozil, completing that triangle in the middle of the park. Sturridge, Brunt, Livermore, whatever his name is, the guy from Poland from PSG. Chadley, Jakob, Dawson, Gabba, Evans, and Gibbs, and Foster. So let's see what we can do this game. I think it's going to be good. I hope so. If not, there's going to be some trouble. And I might get the sack. So far, possessions is in our favor. Um, the game is going well for us. I just hope we can continue. Dawson seems to be injured. And Gibbsy hasn't played too well. We haven't played too well either. It's 10 minutes of the game, and we've not really. Ramsey had a shot off target. Koscielny fouled. We need to do better than we're doing. I think our problem is we don't play as well as we should. And Sturridge is injured. Nothing new about that. So we're just gonna have a look and see if we can do this game. I think we should be making more chances and doing not much fouls. But here we go now. Ozil to Wilshere. Ramsey, Hector Bellerin, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. So good. Actually, some good play. I think pushing Mesut Ozil more into that attacking position. What a ball from Ramsey. Here's Bellerin and here is Aubameyang. Such a brilliant goal from them. I think it's just oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? I just realized something. I just realized something that oh, hold on. I'm making all sorts of mistakes here. We're not playing what we should be playing. We're not playing the right one. Let's do TV. And let's go back to the field. I knew when I saw the dots, I knew that was from when I played through the season. As you know, on the channel, we've had a lot of reviews to do, so stuff like that. So this kind of took a back seat, but I'm back doing this again. I hope you guys will enjoy it. Oh, what in the world is this? It's like the game has spooled itself up to a higher realm. Or was that me? I think that was me. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Why is it going so fast? Oh, there we go. So Lacazette, they're moving so fast, aren't they? Lacazette, ooh, nice goal. Something is wrong here. I don't know what it is. It's going too fast. It's going way too fast. I don't know why. There, maybe that's why. So it's 2-0, which is I think would be a good result for us if the connotations of this game were not so big and looming large over Arsenal. I think still 2-0 is a good result. Could be far worse. Um, but it is what it is, and it's actually it's not bad. I'll take the 2-0 over losing or being sacked. But we've dominated. So I mean, in the end of the day, we're the better team. I'm really trying to convince myself of that after the Man City game. Here's Mazerezo, Aaron Ramsey, Koscielny, El Nini, and that's about as much as we get. I think the change, I'm gonna bring on a Lamina for Ramsey. I don't think Ramsey, apart from that one pass to Bellerin, hasn't played too well. If you guys watched the beginning of the season, Gibson is a flop. By the way, just let you know that Gibson is not the player I thought he was going to be. I think my team is going to be content with 4-0. I think let me just judging this right now. Let's bring on Arthur. Welbeck for Nketiah, and I'm going to bring on Mertesacker for Laurent Koscielny, since I think I will need Koscielny more towards the end of the season, because the way we're playing right now, this win could be fantastic, and then we lose the next game. So it's all about keeping things in perspective and making sure your team is playing the best that they can. So, in a sense, I think his job done. What is that? I don't want to mess with that. Here's Ramsey. Is Wisher give the ball? Okay. Oh, what? Okay, this is not good. Here's Naam. Here's Livermore. Give it straight to Olivia Buck. Oh, Nini could have done better than that, though. Back to Oliver Burke. I don't know why I said Olivia Buck. Oh no, my worst nightmares have been compounded. Speaking of Chadley, Chadley didn't play this entire season, has he? Naso Chadley, and that sucks for him because he's a good player. I don't, is what it is. West Bromwich Albion were too good to go down, but Darren Moore was a better option over Alan Pardew. You know. Well, we're gonna win this game 2-1, I believe. Not good, not bad, but definitely I can see why this season has gone this way. Defensively, not put. I think up front we're good. I think defensively we're not, and that's fantastic. I don't need to make a change. We won the game. Yeah, so that's the first game of this. Ooh, Obama, yeah. So yeah, we won 2-1. I'm not overly satisfied with the result, but in the end, I think that you do what you have to do, and you play the game you have to play. I think it was scrappy, but we won, and we'll have to do a lot better next time. A lot better. It's gonna be a lot more to prove, especially this off season. So we got Swansea next. It's part of the Champions League run in, and that puts a little bit of separation between us and Liverpool. Um, it gives a bit of breathing space. You see, we're on 66, they're on 59, and Tottenham and Leicester City are pretty well a ways as far as the title that's finished. Typical Arsenal season, where you play good football and then you get trounced by Man City, lose to Manchester United, and then find yourself from um, top of the table to fourth. I don't think I'm going to do, and I wasn't going to do this, but there's a certain player at Man City that I really want to buy. Hmm. Granit Xhaka, the guy I sent to AC Milan. Huh, how I regret that decision. I really regret sending Xhaka to AC Milan. If you were here in the beginning, you probably realized that I made a really bad mistake by doing that, and it actually has cost the team. Um, it has cost us a lot this season. More so than I thought it would. I thought Xhaka leaving would be better, giving Jack Wilshere and Ramsey a chance, but it definitely has not been that. And the season has taken a real nosedive defensively. Defensively, it's been really bad. I, 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 I really don't know what else to say about it. It's been a real bad defensive display from us. But we should just squeak the Champions League. Another El Sacchio between us and Jaap Stam. So apparently every game from now to the end of the season is going to be you lose, you get sacked, or maybe I win the game, I get sacked even though. So same team that of course Arthur Arthur can't play. So I'm gonna have to go and make a change. Ooh, Mkhitaryan is back. Alisson Becker hasn't played a game. Ooh, and then Kolasinac is back. That's good. So I can do away without any. Excelente. Very good, that. Hoping to keep things against Swansea City tight at the back, have our triangle working with Ramsey, Wilshere, and Ozil, and hoping Eddie Nketiah, in his last game before I bring back Mkhitaryan, can do a job for us. Nketiah will be in my plans next season. He's done so good. A bit sleepy actually. So last time we were at a must-win game against Liverpool, our last video, and now it's a Champions League must-win every single game to be sure that we actually qualify for the Champions League. Um, that's where we're kind of at the moment. Even put Wilfred Bonny Sanchez in, it doesn't make a difference. You're bottom, you're relegated. Let's see, Mesut Ozil, Koscielny, Aaron Ramsey. So it's going to be a tough game. I think they actually have a good team. It's Fabianski from an Arsenal player. Here is going to be Wilfred Bonny, Kolasinac, and that should have been for Lacazette, but Aubameyang didn't get there either, so that's good. Here's Ramsey, here's Mesut Ozil. And that's a good goal with an assist by Eddie Nketiah for Lacazette. And so 1-0. So in these two big clashes against the relegation threatened teams, we have put on a really good performance. Now, where was this against Manchester and Man City? I mean, this is, look at Nketiah, good goal. I think maybe it was going in, but Lacazette just wanted to make sure that it was actually going in. And so 1-0. I think that's that's going to be good. So I think we need to put one more goal in before halftime to really make sure that we're doing it. But Lacazette has picked up. He's picked up his performances. He's picked up what I think he should be picking up. So exactly what I want him to be playing for next season. And after this video, for this running, we'll do 2 games per video. So just immediately this is over, click the next one, and you'll have the next video in this Champions League run-in. I call this Champions League run-in series. This will be part 1 of the Champions League run-in, where Arsenal look to hold on to the Champions League qualification. And then Wilfred Bonny, good save from Cech, and Bellerin will just tidy up there. And there's Aubameyang, hold up well. His Ayew. His Koscielny. Really poor he got injured in real life and won't be at the World Cup, Koscielny. Here's Mesut Ozil. Here's Eddie Nketiah. Well, it's always bad if, like, France win the World Cup and Koscielny's injured. Then you think, oh, man, what could have been? If I wasn't injured, I could be a World Cup winner. This type of things always bite at me. It's like Marco Reus. He could have been a World Cup winner, but he was injured. You know, it's always a very sad thing when a football player gets injured right before the World Cup. I remember Robert Perez got injured before the World Cup one year. David Beckham, Wayne Rooney, Steven Gerrard, Trevor Sinclair. Those type of players always seem to get injured before a big tournament, and also not playing up to par at the moment. I don't know why. Ramsey and Wisher have a little. The ref's in the way. Here's Kolasinac. Here's Etienne Nketiah. Lacazette 2-0. Brilliant. I told you before halftime, 2 goals will be required, and that surely will seal the fate of Swansea and cement our place in the Champions League. The referee was kind of getting Ramsey's way. What a cross from Eddie Nketiah. It's going to be, I think he's undroppable. Actually, I think Eddie has played so well, and he's definitely in my first team plans next season. He needs to score a bit more goals. I think he needs to take a cue from Aubameyang and score a bit more goals to be considered. But I think a World Cup call-up would definitely be on the cards for Eddie Nketiah. He's been brilliant this season. And that's in the game, not real life. Don't think I'm calling for Eddie Nketiah to be given a World Cup slot. Here's Danny. Here's Boney, Alisson, and the good tracking back there from Lacazette. So when I bought Alisson from Roma in the summertime, it's for £16 million. And I thought that really he's going to be a role beater. It turns out Petr Cech is the much far superior goalkeeper in this game. So in the summer, I might have to dispense with Cech or Alisson and go for probably Bernd Leno. I think that's what I want to go for, but we'll see. There's nothing to play for this year but 4th, so a typical Arsenal season. Here's Mesut Ozil. Back to Petr Cech. Hector Bellerin. Here's Ramsey. Mesut Ozil. I have a bit of a cold, so forgive me. Here is Hector Bellerin, Kolasinac. Ooh, that would have been some cracker of a goal. So, like I said, every day, two games will be going up. So tomorrow we'll have the next two games in the run in, and then the next after that one. So expect at least two. Oh, Lacazette hat trick. That is brilliant. What a header from Alexander Lacazette with an assist by Sead Kolasinac. Look at this. Good ball. Lacazette feeds it to Kolasinac, and look, he runs in. Now that was a good goal. That's a really good goal. Absolutely fantastic from Lacazette. Like I was saying, each day until the season's over, there's going to be one video with two games, so make sure you tune in for that. That'll be kind of be the format going forward this our new era series, especially next season. There'll also be a end of the season special and transfer special in the summertime. Okay. I want to give Neres, and since Lacazette has a hat trick, let's put on Mkhitaryan for him because I think Aubameyang I want him to score more goals for us, so I think I'm gonna leave him on. Oh. So this run-in is pretty exciting. I think it's one of the best run-ins I've ever had as far as the Champions League. Because normally I'm not in this position, and we should never have been in this position this season. We should be winning more games, but uh, Mesut Ozil and Aubameyang have been really disappointing today. So disappointing. Here's gonna be Mesut Ozil, Aaron Ramsey. Ooh, that's a nice strike from Aaron Ramsey. I thought it was a save by Fabianski actually, but apparently not. That was quite a save. Yeah, quite a shot from Aaron Ramsey. Tammy Abraham. Jordan Ayew. Andre Ayew. Was that Jordan? Who knows? Scotia. Away from Koscielny. Here's Scotia again. Here's Leroy Fa. Here's Carroll. Here's Danny. Tammy Abraham. Here's Andre Ayew. Tammy Abraham. Good save from Petr Cech. Even though it was straight at him. So it's a good 3 points. We dominated, of course. It's a good clean sheet. Something that we don't get very often anymore in this league. And I think maybe one more goal in us. Mesut Ozil. No. Kolasinac is faster than I thought he was. Here's Wilshere. Kolasinac. Wilshere. Mesut Ozil. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And it's offside. So before we go, we'll see the league table and see where we stand after that 3-0 victory over Swansea. I think we're further and further and further and further into our goal of getting champions of football next season in the new era of Arsenal. Let's just see where we are in the table. Yeah, see, there it is right there. A full 10 points, but they do have a game in hand, so it could be 7 points. And a matter of fact, if Chelsea lose, Man City, if the top three lose and we win, we'll actually be back in the title race. We're only 6 points behind Chelsea. So mathematically, we're in the title race, and somehow, I don't know how we're still there. So let's just see if we're still 6 points behind. Let's see. I hope we are. So let's just keep going. I want to see. Oh, huh. We're 8 points behind Man City now. That's not good. It could be 9 behind Chelsea if we're not careful. So let's see Manchester United, if they win their game against West Brom, which they probably should. Oh, Manchester. They drew, so that's good for us. That's really good for us, actually. So let's hope Chelsea can get a draw. Chelsea draw. So we're only 8 points behind Man City. Only 8 behind Man City, which is not bad considering um, the way our season has kind of gone. So let's just keep this up and see where it's going to be like for when does Chelsea play? Wednesday? Here we go. So Man City play again. Okay, it's over. It's 11 points behind Man City, and of course we have a game on them. So I don't know. It's not possible. Chelsea lost is what we need them to do. We need them to lose. Liverpool won, so now we only have a 7 point gap. But Man City won again, so it's 11 points. So our next game against Crystal Palace, which is one of the 3 games that I was in Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is injured. So in the next episode, we're going to be doing another relegation team. We'll be playing Crystal Palace, and then we'll be playing Everton. Everton are 14th in the table. So thanks for watching this, and I will see you next time. Hit that subscription button and notification bell to become part of the CGI Notification Squad. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.